We're gonna actually start selling a lot of diamonds.
Is Eddie selling out? The only thing that stays consistent is the grind. Keep on grinding. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about whether or not Eddie from Harlem Bling should be selling diamond jewelry. So as you guys may know, Eddie put out a video the other day talking about a moissanite and a diamond cross. He mentioned that he was going to be delving into more of the diamond space.
What we want to do is not discourage you from buying diamonds. We're gonna actually start selling a lot of diamonds.
And so I found this to be very, very interesting. I want to talk about my thoughts on it. I want to get your thoughts on it as consumers. Leave comments, guys, because this is going to help give Eddie some insight as to whether or not this may be a good or bad idea. He's probably done some canvassing already, which is probably, what I would do if I was going to be selling something. I would canvass first, see if it's even worth doing. But leave your comments anyway. It'll help him in the future. Now, the first thing that I want to address is the question, is Eddie selling out?
The whole of society could be duped to some degree or another.
Why might it look like Eddie is selling out? He typically is pushing moissanite.
There's really no difference. If anything, the moissanite ring looks much crispier and cleaner. Is it worth it?
So when someone pushes something a lot, and then all of a sudden they backtrack on what they're saying and say, hey, I'm looking to push the opposite of what I've been fighting against this entire time.
Max, are those lab or natural?
Max is lab. So they're going to be like that, but just different shape.
I'm not gonna walk around. These tennises in natural used to be 20 grand, 25 grand. Might cost. I'm not sitting there for walking around with a $25,000 bracelet, especially because someone dug it up out of the ground.
You may think, hey, this guy is completely selling out and he's been lying to us the entire time. That is not the case from what I see. He even put out a video the other day. After he put out the video saying he was going to start selling more diamonds, he put out a video the other day saying
Moissanite is much more tough than a diamond. 10 millimeter 4 karat moissanite stone. And there's videos that have the same thing with real diamonds. I can hit it. And as you guys can see, the metal table indented before the stone.
So you can see he's still pushing the moissanite stone. Why might he be pushing both of these? And is it a wise thing to do? I think he's pushing diamonds now. Well, maybe not pushing diamonds, but he's looking to incorporate more diamond jewelry because it's going to help with his consumer base. Some people don't want moissanite, they want diamonds.
In regard to moissanite, that's not really our thing.
That's why moissanites are shit.
Very likely because they haven't been educated or even know that moissanite exists. See, the two crosses that Eddie had in his hand, he mentioned that he could barely even tell a difference. The only way that you would be able to tell the difference was if you used a special diamond tester to isolate the moissanite from the diamond, or put it under the light where you will see at that point in time that the moissanite cross will look more rainbowy in color, more sparkly, more vibrant, and all that good stuff. The diamond will still look rainbowy, sparkly, and beautiful, but to a much lesser degree. Now, the moissanite piece was substantially cheaper than the other piece, than the diamond piece. And the moissanite piece has more of that, wow factor, especially under light, especially under the proper light. Under regular light, under, just indoor lighting that, is not all that great, you might not even notice a difference, like Eddie mentioned. And that's the truth because the stones are very, very small. So at that point, you're really spending a ton more money for what is essentially the same thing, but I digress. Everybody has their own opinion. Some people want diamonds, some people want moissanite, and some people don't know the difference. So that's what videos like this are for. So do I think Eddie is selling out? What do you guys think in the comments? I don't think he's selling out. He's still talking up moissanite. I think he's looking to broaden his consumer base and get more on his website. Because in case you guys haven't noticed, Harlem Bling's website is insane. I don't know how this guy stocks so many items. It is truly impressive. I know I've mentioned this in the past to you. His website is so impressive. It takes time, it takes dedication, it takes research, and it takes money in order to do stuff like this. And every time he adds something to his collection, well, that's because he wants to get better and improve. He's doing this for the consumer. He is dominating the market in so many ways right now. It is just incredible. So good for you, Eddie. Keep doing what you are doing. In my opinion, why should he not sell diamonds? Well, you can sell diamonds, but would I delve into selling a lot more diamonds? Personally, I wouldn't. Now, there's a couple of reasons why. If I was Eddie, I've already educated so many people on the difference between diamond and moissanite that so many people already understand that moissanite in many ways is similar and or superior to diamonds. So adding a new piece to your collection that is diamond means that you, Eddie, me, Eddie, is going to be spending a ton more money to add this to the collection. Because Eddie needs to talk to manufacturers, Eddie needs to buy the product, he needs to put it together, he needs to get it shipped. And so this costs so much money. And many times manufacturers, they are asking for a minimum order quantity. They want at least 500 pieces, at least 600 pieces, at least 1,000 pieces. So imagine if Eddie buys, 50 pieces, 100 pieces of jewelry that are diamond. That's a huge expense to him. And he's taking a gamble because he's educated so many people that I truly believe that many people are going to kind of avoid the diamonds because he has done such a good job at educating people. Now, if he's buying a small quantity, like let's just say 50 pieces, I don't even know how much that would cost him. I'm not going to start throwing numbers out there. So many manufacturers deal with different numbers. Has he been working with this manufacturer for a long time? Do they have a good rapport? This and that, all that counts. But anyway, he's going to be investing tons of money into these diamond crosses or whatever else he's putting on the website. Without them being guaranteed to sell, you could very possibly just be wasting money. So that's a reason why I feel like he probably shouldn't delve too much into it. Now, why should he? Because there's always reasons of why you should do something. You will broaden your base. There are people who still believe that diamonds are superior and some people who just want diamonds, right? They don't care what it is, that they just want diamonds. So in that sense, you are absolutely broadening your consumer base. And a lot of people will show him more respect for carrying more diamond products. Because many people still, for some reason, look at moissanite as being fake, like a fake diamond, even though they are two completely different stones.
We are selling stuff other than natural and CBD. We sell precious gemstones, sapphire. We have the sapphire collection, which is online. If you go in our men's collection, it's right under there, multicolor. So we have the sapphire collection. In regard to moissanite, that's not really our thing just because it's not a diamond. We're in the diamond district, not the moissanite district for one.
He said we sell other stones under our men's collection, sapphires, rubies, whatever. But we don't sell moissanite because we're in the diamond district. Well, then why are you selling the other stones? So why are you selling sapphires, rubies in the men's collection if you're not in the sapphire district? And that's your excuse for not selling moissanite? If you marketed it as a separate stone, you might actually be able to sell both and then have both hands in the pot rather than fight and act like moissanite is trying to be a better diamond, which I guess it kind of already is. Another reason why maybe Eddie shouldn't is because a lot of the people who follow Eddie might start to think that he's selling out, which, as I've mentioned already just before, I don't believe he is at all. This is something that good merchants do. They look to expand and get better every time they bring something to the table. So rather than look at him as selling out, I would say look at Eddie in a very respectful way, considering he's trying to bring more to the people who love his stuff already. So what are your opinions in the comments? This endeavor may cost him thousands upon thousands of dollars with little to no return, or it could be very lucrative. Are you guys going to be buying more diamond stuff from Eddie? Now, Eddie never mentioned whether or not the diamonds were natural or lab made. Eddie is intelligent enough to the point where I do not believe that this guy would ever think to sell from the earth diamonds, because at this point, they're so expensive, ridiculously expensive. So he's going to be doing lab diamonds. I can almost guarantee you they're going to be lab diamonds. They're going to be amazing, of course. but they're going to be substantially more expensive than the actual moissanite. So what are your thoughts on this? He could potentially be spending thousands for no reason. There's so much involved with bringing new products to the table for your shop, and it all takes time and money. So Eddie, I wish you the best no matter what you do. Personally, I'll be sticking to moissanite when it comes to Eddie's amazing website. In fact, I have so many items from Eddie's shop that I haven't even shown you guys yet that I want to do reviews on soon, so I look forward to getting to that. But I really want to hear what you guys think in the comments. Let me know. Should Eddie stick to moissanite? Because he's really a pioneer in this space. If it wasn't for Eddie, so many people would be less educated when it comes to moissanite. Should Eddie move to diamonds? Is it something that he owes to his customers in order to have both stones in stock? What's your opinions? What will you be purchasing? Let me know in the comments. Be safe, guys. Talk soon. Catch you all at the next video.